Hello and welcome to Scooped, the ice cream review podcast where we try all the cone creations, signature slushes, and frozen foods on the East Coast to give you the ultimate scoop. My name is Holly Hagman and with me is my co-host, husband, and ice cream connoisseur, Paul Percivali. Hey Paul, you know what I was thinking?
What were you thinking, Holly?
I want to go to Italy to eat ice cream.
You do?
I do. But the problem is, I'd have to win the gelatery.
I was wondering where that was going.
They're getting more complex now.
I mean, they have to at this point. We did all the simple ones already.
I know. It's the struggle is real. However, in our last episode, we reviewed Gourmet Italian Delights, which we placed at the A tier level. And for this episode, we are reviewing a place we kind of stumbled upon by accident. Yestoday Dessert Bar.
Well, you kind of stumbled upon it by accident.
Yes, I will explain. So, Yestoday Dessert Bar is a family-owned business that started in 2021 in Clark, New Jersey, and it is located in a specific shopping center in Clark called Clark Commons.
Okay.
And Clark Commons is very, very close to where I work. Super easy to get to from my job. So oftentimes we end up going to Clark Commons after work to go to a place in Clark Commons. So for example, I accidentally found, like when we were doing the podcast research, the initial research for the podcast, I found 1.5 million names of places that sell ice cream in New Jersey. And one of them was Yestoday Dessert Bar, but I didn't mentally connect where it was. And then we were going to Applebee's after work one day for, apps and drinks and stuff. And I get out of my car at the Applebee's, I happen to turn my head, and I see right next to the Blaze Pizza and the Torrid, Yestoday Dessert Bar. It's a tiny little sliver inside the shopping center, and it's there. And I was like, oh my god, that's so funny. That's one of the things I have to review for the podcast. And then we finally did.
Yes.
After I'd seen it so many times, but Paul, would you like to tell us some information about Yestoday Dessert Bar?
Okay. So, Yesterday Dessert Bar is a must-view dessert haven located in Clark, New Jersey, with its inviting ambiance and delectable array of sweet treats. It stands as a perfect spot to indulge in a variety of desserts, whether you're craving something classic or looking for a new sweet creation. This dessert bar's unique charm and dedication to quality makes it a favorite for locals and visitors alike. Discover the delightful experience at Yestoday Dessert Bar. Yestoday Dessert Bar offers more than just desserts. It offers an experience that delights all the senses. Whether you are visiting for a casual treat or a special celebration, this dessert bar creates a welcoming environment, also warming, that makes every visit memorable. With its inviting decor and friendly service, guests are treated like family. The soft lighting, I thought it said lightning, the soft lighting, cozy seating, and gentle music set the perfect mood for a relaxed, enjoyable experience. Yes.
So, I don't know about cozy seating, because there weren't that many options for seating, but
that's one of your only real
that's the
critiques.
only thing I would pick out of this description, but there's more. But wait, there's more. A diverse range of desserts crafted with passion at Yestoday Dessert Bar. What truly sets Yestoday Dessert Bar apart from other dessert spots is its diverse menu, which I agree with.
Yeah, I could agree with that too.
Featuring both classic and innovative treats. From decadent cakes to creative confections, there's something for every sweet tooth. If you're a fan of classic desserts, you can enjoy mouth-watering cakes like chocolate mousse or vanilla sponge. Didn't see those, but okay.
That would be cool.
But if you're in the mood for something new, try one of their innovative offerings, like their signature fusion desserts, where traditional recipes meet modern flavors. Each dessert is crafted with care, ensuring that every bite is full of flavor and texture. Which that I agree.
I'd agree with that.
I would say that that's pretty accurate to our experience.
All right. The expert touch... Wow, my voice just cracked.
Whoa, what? Suddenly you're going through puberty again?
Shut up. The expert touch behind Yestoday's dessert bar's unique creations. At Yestoday Dessert Bar, the desserts are not just about taste. They are about precision and creativity. The bar chefs. So they had like a bar chef?
Well, the bar's chefs.
Oh. I just can't read. The bar's chefs skilled in the art of dessert making incorporate both traditional techniques and modern innovations into each dessert. Well, treat, but yeah. Whether it's hand piping intricate designs or using locally sourced ingredients. So that the thing can hear me.
Oh, it's hurting my ear.
Well, the waveforms weren't very big.
Oh.
I'm trying to make sure that it records well.
Okay.
Anyway, whether it's hand piping intricate designs or using locally sourced ingredients, the desserts are meticulously crafted for both visual appeal and taste. This commitment to craftsmanship ensures that each dessert not only looks beautiful, but also delivers on flavor, making every bite a delight. They use imported Italian gelato machines to make small batch gelato and rotate flavors. Despite the Italian-style gelato, they also make traditionally Asian flavors of ice cream. Soft-serve flavors include green tea, ube, black sesame, and taro.
They got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they did.
At Yestoday Dessert Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Tons. Almost like all of this description. They have tons of stuff on the menu, and we'll get to that in a moment, but real quick, gotta finish up with the info. So, one more thing that they're excited about is creating memorable moments at Yestoday Dessert Bar. What?
Quick thought.
Yes.
I find it interesting how there's so much information online, but you also had to work so hard to just find a logo.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, okay.
And make it make sense.
I can't.
Because it didn't make sense.
I can't make what doesn't make sense make sense.
I dug around for this info such a long time. It's not even funny. This episode...
Well, you found a lot.
This episode was originally supposed to be like episode 18 or something. It was really early on in the list, and I couldn't find anything about it, so I kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And eventually, we got to it.
Yeah.
But it took literally months to find all this information.
Okay.
But anyhow.
I guess they're a little bit to themselves, huh?
I think so, because, well, we'll get to that in a sec. Creating memorable moments at Yestoday Dessert Bar. Yestoday Dessert Bar isn't just a place to grab a quick sweet bite. It's a space where memories are made. From birthdays to anniversaries, this dessert bar serves as the perfect venue for special occasions. Guests can order custom-designed cakes and desserts tailored to their celebrations. Oh my god.
Good job.
Ensuring that every event is as sweet as the treats themselves. The warm and friendly service adds to the charm, making visitors feel like they're part of something special.
It's pretty special.
It was special.
I
would say so.
Yesterday Dessert Bar in Clark, New Jersey is a hidden gem. Tucked away in Clark, New Jersey, Yesterday Dessert Bar is a hidden gem that many dessert lovers have yet to discover. Its unassuming location adds to its allure, a spot where locals and visitors can unwind, enjoy a range of delicious desserts, and they do have a range.
Yes.
And take in the cozy atmosphere. The dessert bar has become a beloved community staple, offering a welcoming environment and the kind of exceptional treats that turn first-time visitors into regulars.
So, I think that pretty much everything in the copy about it is true, right? It's a hidden gem. It's hard to find, like a blink and you would miss it kind of thing. Not that it's not out in the open, it's just that there's a million other things in this plaza. So if you're not looking for it, you would walk right past it kind of thing.
Right.
But for a tiny, tiny place, and I mean tiny, it's like you walk in and it's just like counter, and that's all that's there.
Yeah.
And the rest of it is like in the back behind the counter. They have all the stuff where they make everything, but it's like the place where people stand is very, very small.
Right.
And so anyway, we found Yesterday Dessert Bar. We ended up going with some of my friends from work, so we will have some bonus dishes to discuss, which is kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Because we were able to try a bunch of different things that Yesterday Dessert Bar offers, and boy oh boy, do they offer a lot. Okay? So first of all, one of the things on their signature dishes, they're one of the few places around us that have bubble waffles.
Yes. Not very common, at least around here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's becoming more common because, Frozen Flavors has it now, and this place has it, and obviously we know all about Milkcraft. That's like where we were introduced to this idea.
So good.
Ow. I'm fine.
Yes.
Don't mind me. I just hurt myself with my own fingernail. Everything's fine.
Well, cut that out.
I'll do my best. So, in addition to bubble waffles, one of their, big, exciting things they have, because this is, an Asian dessert bar, typically. It's an ice cream place, but it's got a lot of Asian-inspired ingredients and dishes, and so one of the things that they serve is bubble tea. They have 2 different types of bubble tea. They have your classic milk teas, a variety of flavors, and then green tea refreshers, once again, in a variety of flavors. And within this, you can also get what's called a Boba float, which is a bubble tea flavor layered with soft serve.
It's pretty cool.
And you can get, different flavors, different types of bobas. You can customize your ice level, sugar level, all of that stuff. So it's very customizable, and you have a lot of different options. Plus, let's not forget, Italian-style gelato, soft serve, cold-pressed juice, acai bowls, and smoothies.
Yes.
And something that my friend Katie got that wasn't on the original menu, that was a new thing they were having.
Yeah. That was the smoothies or something else?
Something else.
What was the other thing? I forgot.
I didn't say it yet because we didn't get to her bonus order.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So you're leaving it for surprise, is
Correct.
What you're saying.
Yes, it's a teaser.
I'm guessing it's tea.
It's not.
No?
No.
Oh, I thought it was a pun.
No.
Thought you were doing wordplay there.
No.
All right.
Just regular words, no playing.
All right. Well, get to it, woman. I want to know now.
Well, we have to go through what we ordered first.
Fine. What did we order? Please don't beat me.
Don't sound so excited about it. So, we ordered... Well, first of all, we got there. It was one of those really, hot days. So, me personally, I didn't want anything too, super heavy. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't want, a big old sundae or anything. But, I loved my, it wasn't called a boba float at Surreal. They call it something else there, but it's the same idea where you have the ice cream layered with the bubble tea.
Right.
And I loved that thing from Surreal Creamery, and so I was excited to try one here. And that is what I did. I ordered a boba float with lavender milk tea, popping bobas, and vanilla soft serve. They only had 2 different soft serve flavor options.
Which was a little strange to me.
Yeah, they had a lot of hard ice cream and a lot of gelato, but they only had 2 soft serves. One was vanilla and one was dairy-free pineapple, and I didn't think dairy-free pineapple would go well with lavender.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like it would be icky. So I didn't do that, and I got vanilla. And boy, oh boy, were these things a visual spectacle to look at.
Yeah, really.
They were so pretty. I can't even believe how gorgeous they were.
And
I almost didn't want to drink mine.
Yeah,
and because not only...
But if we didn't, it would just melt.
That's true. Not only did it have, the bobas and the soft serve in this layered cup, but they put, a little cone piece stuck in the ice cream on top. Like a little cone cookie. It was so cute.
Yes, it was very cute.
It was very cute. It was very yummy.
Yours looked so yummy. It was tea. It looked like boba. I mean, it was basically looked like milk tea. It looked like milk tea.
It is milk tea,
but with with ice cream.
It was milk tea with ice cream.
I mean, what else can you really want out of life, right?
Exactly. It was a lovely, lovely thing to order. I drank it. I loved it. The ice cream was good. And I don't, you guys know me at this point. I'm not a vanilla person, ever, but something about vanilla soft serve on other stuff,
yeah,
on Italian ice,
pie.
or
what?
Like pie,
putting ice cream on pie.
Oh well, yeah, that's not where I was going with this, but okay, that's usually a hard ice cream, no?
No, I guess it could be.
I guess you could order a quart of soft serve and bring it home, but then if you put it in your freezer, is it still soft serve?
I don't know.
I have questions.
Does it change? Well, I mean, if you have ice cream and you let it melt, it becomes cream, doesn't it? It's no longer iced, it's just cream. So I guess if you freeze soft serve, it's no longer soft serve.
Because it's hard.
It's just serve after that.
I feel like it would transition to hard serve because it wouldn't be soft.
I know, that was a joke. Yes, it would become hard ice cream. I mean, it'd probably be thinner, though. Isn't it part of the reason why soft serve also because of the air content?
I think so. So it would be a different texture. This is fascinating. We might have to do a science experiment.
We're going to buy soft serve just to freeze it?
I think we might have to.
You know what? I have, no. I've never bought a gelato and not finished it all in one go. That's just something I haven't done. So I can't say,
Well, guess what? We're going to have to do it for science.
Alright, fine.
Once we have more room in the freezer.
And when it's not raining and we don't feel like we'll cause, a delivery boy to die if we, ask for him to deliver something.
Super true. But anyway, so lavender milk tea with vanilla soft serve, 10 out of 10, would order again. Really impressed, liked it a lot. And, your turn.
Okay. I had a green apple jasmine tea boba float with vanilla soft serve. And it was pretty good.
Yours was very pretty to look at.
Mine was very pretty. And one of the things that I specifically asked for this was because we usually go to a boba tea place. And whenever I get boba tea, I always get it with 0 added sugar.
Yes.
So I went ahead and did that here also. And it still tasted really good. I generally think that tea is better without sugar.
Fascinating.
Yes. Or at least the boba tea is.
Okay.
The type that I usually get usually has enough sugar in itself. And I figured the same thing probably, was this, I figured it was the same thing with ice cream.
That would make sense. I did reduce sugar in mine, but I don't fully do 0. I do the lowest percent.
Yeah, whenever we go to this boba place called,
Kung Fu Tea.
KT, I was going to call it. Yeah, Kung Fu Tea. I always get usually it's taro, but it could be anything, whatever I'm feeling that day. I get whatever it is without sugar, and I think it tastes better because you can actually taste the flavor more in the tea.
That's true.
Because I feel like whenever you put sugar in it, it kind of overrides whatever flavor there is. So usually I'll get taro without the sugar, and it's really good. Or I'll get matcha green tea. Either way. Ever since I figured that out, that life hack out, that if you actually want to taste things, leave the sugar out, I've been doing that for most of the things that give me an option whether or not I do include the sugar.
Spooky. Is it even picking up? Probably not.
I hope that we don't have a power outage. That would be bad.
Yeah, that would kind of suck if in the middle of our sentence the power went.
Don't jinx it. Alright, hurry up. Let's go.
Okay. So, you really liked yours too?
Yes, I liked it. It was very pretty. It was very tasty. And I felt like the fact that they offered green apple jasmine was, like, perfect in my mind.
It was very up your alley.
It was very up my alley. Usually jasmine tea with anything is really good. Like, with, at Nemo, they have, like, next time we go, I'm getting it because it was so good the last, like the one time that we went. The pineapple jasmine boba tea, so good.
In case you didn't know, we are kind of boba tea obsessed at this point. We really like it a lot.
Yes.
And we try it everywhere that sells it.
Yes. So. I love boba tea. I don't have a problem.
No, surely not.
I have a problem.
As long as you know.
Yes.
So we have bonus orders this time around because we did not go alone.
Right.
We met friends at this place.
Uh-huh.
My friends, technically. But
right.
They like Paul, or they don't hate him anyway.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, honey.
Yes. So we went after I got out of work with my friends from work. You already know Superfan Annie, if you've listened to this at all, ever.
She's been in a couple episodes now, right?
Yeah, she was with us at Surreal as well.
Yeah, a couple, 2. There we go.
I know, but I feel like she did something else with us too, but I can't remember. Oh, she was at the esports convention, but she didn't have ice cream.
Oh, bummer for her.
Anywho, so Annie, Superfan Annie, got an acai bowl, which is something they also sell. They have tons of options at this place. Her acai bowl obviously had acai, granola, kiwi, pineapple, and banana.
I was about to say that. Looks like it got some banana in there.
It did have banana. She offered it and then was like, oh wait, just kidding. I don't want to try to kill you, like her aunt in that other episode. And
yes.
And that's what happened.
It did. As a continuation of that, she was over the other day, and somehow that look in your face says it all. She somehow forgot that you have allergies to bananas, despite the fact that she almost murdered you, and she freaked out when you were a kid when she almost murdered you.
So what happened was there were an abundance of bananas in the house because even though I don't eat them, everybody else can eat them. Paul has them for breakfast sometimes. My dad eats them for breakfast. My mom puts them on her cereal. Like, these are things. We need bananas in the house, okay? So, in addition to purchasing them from the store, my father volunteers at the food pantry once a week. And when it's the end of shift and there's still stuff to take, people who run it say to the volunteers, take what you want or what you need, basically. So we get a lot of sourdough bread and assorted random things from Trader Joe's because they donate to the food pantry.
Yes.
And so we get a lot of random items. And one of the things that they had an abundance of this particular week were bananas. So in addition to the bananas my mom bought from ShopRite, we had about 5 or 6 extra bananas that came from Trader Joe's, and they were all kind of on the cusp of survival.
I threw them out this morning.
Not these ones.
What, different ones?
Different ones. This is from when we made banana bread.
And he's really been, grabbing the bananas.
He's a banana hoarder. It's a real problem.
Yeah. You should start calling him Donkey. Kong.
That's what I thought you were going with, then I don't know why you paused.
Because I wanted to let you finish the sentence, that's why.
Oh.
And you did it. Good job.
Thank you for...
Don't give me that look. Hurry up, we have to beat the lightning.
Let me just insert an eye twitch in the video of this. So, we had all these bananas. I helped my mom make banana bread. I didn't actually touch the bananas during this time. I just gave her all the ingredients. She mixed it up. We put it in the oven. Boom, banana bread. And we made a loaf of banana bread and then individual banana nut muffins. The loaf had no nuts. The muffins had nuts. That was the distinction.
Right.
So the issue was that my aunt came over when we had just finished baking all of these various banana items. And the issue is, my parents can eat bananas, but my dad doesn't like banana items. He only likes fresh bananas.
I only like bananas that are, like, practically green. But that's just that's just me adding to the conversation. Go on, please don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I just think that that's interesting, because one of my coworkers likes green bananas, and all the students make fun of her for it, so.
Because yellow bananas are all, like, close to rotting, and I don't like rotting food.
Yeah, but it's not, never mind.
But, okay,
so, the point is, there's all this banana stuff around, and only my mom and Paul within the household are going to be able to eat the stuff. So we're like sending some home with my aunt, and she turns to me, and this is the aunt who made me the banana split many, many years ago, and
who almost murdered
almost
you.
Killed me with the whole thing. She turns to me and she goes, "What, Holly, you don't like them?" I must have just stared at her for a solid 5 seconds of just silence. And then it clicked, and she went, "Oh no! Oh my god, I'm so sorry!"
I don't know how she could have possibly forgotten that.
Just for like a second, I guess, but it was very funny the way it turned out.
If anyone would remember the fact that you have banana allergies, you would think that it would be her.
You would think that. You would. That's true. However, is not what occurred.
Yes.
So.
Which means she might kill you again one day.
I know. I gotta watch that one. But how did we even get on this? Oh, Annie had an acai bowl. It had bananas in it.
Yeah, that was quite a tangent.
Yeah, that took a turn. She liked her acai bowl a lot. She said it was very tropical, tasty, good things there, fresh, etc. And then we get to another bonus flavor.
Yes.
My friend Katie ordered something off the menu that was simply called Da Bomb.
Was it Da Bomb?
And I think it was Da Bomb. So it was a croissant waffle, not a regular waffle.
What is a croissant waffle?
A croissant waffle. A croissant that you press in the waffle iron to make it waffle-ish.
Oh, that's what that thing was.
Mm-hmm.
It looked weird to me, and I was like, what is that?
Because it was a croissant waffle. Topped with ice cream of your choice, and I believe that is syrup, because it's a croissant waffle. So, like...
Makes sense.
Breakfasty vibes.
What kind of ice cream is that? It looks like the blue cookie dough.
Close! It's called Cookie Monster.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a blue cookies and cream ice cream.
Okay, so I was right.
Yeah, pretty close.
I don't understand what blue cookies and cream is, because I've never really seen cookies that are blue. Or a cookie dough that's blue.
I think it's literally just because Cookie Monster, like the actual monster, is that color blue, and so people associate that blue with cookies. And so they all... And to distinguish it from every other white ice cream with stuff in it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think
so
that's
it's just a distinctive thing.
I think so. It's kind of like how blue raspberry exists because you can't have 14 red ices, you know what I mean? Cherry, strawberry, and raspberry? I mean, come on now.
So they add blue food coloring and call it a day?
I think so.
Okay.
That's the same idea, I believe.
Makes sense. Drink.
Sorry, I was very thirsty. My coffee finally got cool enough that I could add ice to it and turn it into iced coffee.
Oh, so you were just leaving it around long enough for that to happen?
No, I was sipping it when it was warm, but then it got to like that room temperature weird temp.
So
I
want
said,
it really
I'll wait.
You either want it really hot or really cold.
Yes, there is no in between.
Oh.
I do not
That's the only way I really like to drink my tea.
Room temperature?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are you giving me that look?
Oh, no. Well,
I guess
we had a good run, guys.
Yeah, seriously.
Episode 46, our final episode. Thanks for tuning in to... No.
I don't understand.
I just don't like room temperature drinks, I think.
Yeah, but you'll have room temperature like Arizona tea or something.
That's not my favorite, though. I'd rather it be cold.
I don't like cold or hot beverages. I just want room temperature.
See, I think that's the craziest... Well, no, it's not the craziest thing you've said on this podcast, but it's up there.
I think your standards are just too high, and I'll never be able to measure up to them.
Oh, that's so sad. The way
I know,
you
right?
said it. I don't think so.
Imagine living it.
If that's what makes... Whoa.
Whoa, yourself, Missy.
Look, if... I didn't mean to explode you on the inside out. Mm-hmm. If drinking room temperature tea is what brings you joy in life, then who am I to stand in your way?
Exactly. I'm going to continue to do it. I'm going to do it every time in front of you. I'm going to slurp really slowly.
I'm gonna have
Stop trying to cover up my rant with your drink. Oh, and there you go again. Drinking your cold drink. Well, I guess someone's teeth aren't that sensitive.
No, I think that's why I like cold stuff a lot.
I think that's why I like room temperature stuff. Because I was a sugar kid who couldn't say no to candy when I was a kid.
See, I was very fortunate now, unfortunate when I was a child, that my parents were like the brush your teeth police.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're going to say, by the way.
And I didn't. But they were definitely like on me a lot about brushing my teeth, and I had fluoride treatments at the dentist when I was young. And
I had all the fluoride treatments too, but my parents were also dental neglectful.
Oh, no, mine were up. Well,
luckily,
can I say that on the podcast?
What?
They were up my ass about it.
Yeah, I guess. But either way...
We can beep that if we have to.
Yeah. But either way, my parents were dental neglectful. And I hate it. And if we have a kid, we are going to be on them like fluoride on a good child. Oh, we're going to be on them like fluoride in Albany water. That's what we're going to do.
All right, then. I like it. Did you ever see the episode of Parks and Rec where they wanted to add fluoride to the water?
Oh, let me guess. Some conservatives were being like, "No, this is our free right, and if we don't want fluoride, then we're not going to add it."
Pretty much. Like,
dang, I called it.
Not even that. It's just that they were, the people who didn't want the fluoride in the water were very much like, it's a chemical, you don't know what kind of side effects you can get.
Yeah, you get better teeth, that's what you get.
It's going to be dangerous.
You know what, now I'm thinking about it, I never had a cavity until I moved out of Albany.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, New Jersey water sucks, is what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
So they wanted to, like, Leslie and her team wanted to put the fluoride in the water. The Big Candy Corporation in Pawnee, Indiana, did not want the fluoride in the water.
Of course they wouldn't, but that doesn't make any... Oh, because they have the dental agencies in their pockets.
And that one of the city council guys is a dentist, so he didn't want the fluoride in the water, because then he would lose business. And it was like a whole thing. It was like a whole thing. So they rebranded fluoride, and we're basically like, who wants boring municipal water when you can have Tea-Dazzle? And they called it Tea-Dazzle. And then then the people voted to have Tea-Dazzle added to their water because it was cooler than fluoride.
I hate that worked. And I hate the fact that would probably work in real life too.
I know, right? It's crazy. But yeah, so I don't know how we got here, but I'm enjoying this tangent.
Yes, I'm glad that you're happy. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Yay! So Katie had something called the Bomb. She really liked it. It was pretty. It was fun, and it was different. Like I said, this place had so many things to pick from. You could have regular ice cream, which they had a bunch of flavors of that. I'm gonna show the picture, and I'll just bring it up here right now. But they had like black sesame ice cream and matcha and ube, which I don't like ube ice cream. I found that out.
What is ube again?
It's a purple sweet potato.
Oh. I probably like it.
You did like it. We tried it in...
Oh yeah, I was the one person in the house who did like it.
I thought it tasted like dirt, I'll be honest. It wasn't my favorite. And my parents didn't like it either. And then Paul was the last person to taste it because we were going to throw it out. And he was like, no, you could keep this in the house. I'm like, why?
Because you have bad taste, that's why.
Evidently. They even had red bean ice cream.
Oh. I should have tried that.
Yeah.
Oh well.
We can always go back. It's not that hard to get to.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a trek for me.
Well, I could pick it up then and to bring it home for you.
I mean, you could. You could take that nice freezer box that we have. Mm-hmm. The meat box. The not...
Not that giant one, you silly goose.
Alright. Well, either way, bring me back some red bean ice cream.
And yeah, I can do that.
Alright. Anywho, what were we even talking about? We went on tangents again, I think. Or we were talking about the other flavors.
Well, now we were talking about the other flavors. The fact that this place had so much to choose from. There were just so many things. And the one critique, can you guess what my one critique is?
The seating?
No, the seating wasn't that bad.
Alright, give me a second. Let's see. Oh, the choices?
No, the choices were good.
You seemed overwhelmed at the moment.
I was overwhelmed. But that's not their fault. That's my problem.
Oh. So it's not the wait time then, also.
Wait time.
Oh, it was the wait time.
The wait time was my one critique. Now, I used the wait time to look at the menu and decide
Maybe
what
they
the
have that
heck
in
I
mind.
got. But I would say the wait time is my one critique. However, it's pretty clear that they're putting a lot of effort into each thing they're making.
Yeah,
so that's why it took so long.
They're ice cream artisans, I guess would be a good way of putting it.
I would definitely say that that's the case.
Okay. So, we went over the flavors and stuff. In terms of, like, the actual store itself,
it's cute.
It was cute. They got a lot of, they had a lot of anime merch also, I noticed, on the behind the counter. A lot of it was, a lot of it actually, I noticed, was like, pretty anime boys.
That's
Did you
funny.
notice that?
No, I didn't.
No, it was behind the counter where the guy took our order. It was, pretty anime boys. You're looking to see if you have any pictures of it?
Hello Kitty in the background of this picture.
Oh, Hello Kitty's pretty good too.
I'm seeing if there's.
But I didn't recognize any of the anime boys, so I think they were just generic anime boys.
Yeah, I didn't get any pictures of them.
All right, and then
you know what was funny? The one singular parking spot that was designated dessert bar parking.
Oh, they had that?
I parked in it. I was open when I got there, and I said sold, and I swerved in. It was very funny. And then I had to take a close-up of the sign to use it for our logo, because they don't have
weren't you
logos readily available online for some reason.
That's crazy to me.
I don't know. Yeah, they're very... So, like, the owner is an elderly Asian man, so I don't think he's using social media.
Probably not, and that's probably why there was so little information about them on there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, but he was lovely when we went. He was very nice to talk to, and
he was
very friendly.
He was very he felt a kinship to me
he did.
With my dollars rolled up into a big old wad in my pocket when I took it out to pay.
He took his own out and was like, "Look, I have one too."
Yes.
It was very funny.
Yes, we had a moment, a connection there.
Yes. So.
The only other thing I can think of to really comment on, other than the waiting, is the cost. It wasn't cheap, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's some head shaking here. You can't see it, but it's there.
It wasn't cheap. It was not cheap. I don't remember the exact price. I believe you paid and you used our cash, so there's no record of it.
I'm pretty sure I have the receipt, but I don't have it on me right now, so we're kind of out of luck.
Doesn't help us now.
It's around somewhere. Maybe we'll post it on Instagram.
If we find it, sure.
Or you might just see it right now on the screen.
Yes, if we found it, it will be here.
Okay. Then I guess the only thing left to do is put it on the tier list, right?
That's true. Alrighty, let me pull up the handy dandy tier list.
And you got it ready to go already?
Yes, I am prepared this time.
Good job.
Thank you.
I hate the children at my school. I can't say I'm good girl now without like immediately being like, oh, I need to stop.
Oh, you said that to people before?
Yeah, when it wasn't weird.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like it's always weird to say that to people.
I don't understand.
It's because it's like a dog thing. Good girl. That's a pet. You say that to pets.
When a child is good, or even not even a child, just like when you're trying to be funny, you'd be like, he's a good boy.
Oh, well, that's different than saying, like, good boy with, like, a head pat. That's,
no,
like,
I don't
yucky.
do that. No,
okay.
That's weird.
All right, good.
No, I'm just like, he's a good boy. He does what he needs to do. He comes to school. He does his work. And then he goes home. He does his homework. And then he does everything he needs to get done. But anytime the two words, one after another, leave my mouth, good boy, the kids all like look at me like with big wide eyes, like I committed some sort of unforgivable sin.
Well, that's their own problem. However,
whatever.
Oh my god, excuse me, I'm dying. Anyway, time to go over the tier list. So, here we go. In the S tier, we currently have Allstead Farms Frozen Flavors, Ice Cream Monster, Milkcraft, Surreal Creamery, Ryan's Homemade Ice Cream, Mystic Drawbridge, Friendlies, and The Baked Bear.
In the A tier, we have Nicholas Creamery, not for long, Gabriel's Fountain, Gourmet Italian Ice, Pliables,
Italian Delights.
Gourmet Italian Delights. Alright, well, I can't read it, honey. It's kind of small at this point. Pliables, Strollo's Lighthouse, Scoop to My Lou, Uncle Luigi's, Beanies, Sweet Ice Creamery, Sunday Afternoon, Fodgies, Simply the Best. No, just Fodgies. Okay. Sundays, Carvel, Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Holy Cow, Coney Waffle. She zoomed in if you're wondering. Smoothie King, Frozen Yo Cafe. Okay.
You did it.
Yeah, I did it. Now I see why you jumped in my way when I was going to do the S tier. God darn it.
What do you mean?
Well, you obviously wanted me to do the long list.
Oh, I just thought it was a natural place to start, but okay. In the B tier, we have Ralph's Famous Italian Ice, Blue Rain, Baskin Robbins, Ben & Jerry's, Taro Frozen Yogurt, What's the Scoop, Polar Bear, Pink Berry, Haagen-Dazs Duck Donuts, and Jersey Freeze.
I do notice one thing about our tier list, that it's very top-heavy.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of places we hate, but then there are just some that we do not care for.
Yeah. Because, honestly, it's true. Even, not great ice cream.
It's still enjoyable.
Ice cream. What do you mean? It's not gonna... That doesn't suck that bad.
Unless it does.
Unless it's, out of a vending machine in the mall and covered in freezer burn.
Yeah.
But not to name names.
Right. Anyway, next up is Rita's. For the C tier, Rita's, Crazies, Cold Stone Creamery, Shake Shack, Dairy Queen, and Sonic.
And finally in the D tier, we have Magnificos and Mini Melts.
Also known as the Freezer Burn.
Right. Okay, so now, where do we place Yesterday?
Alright. Me personally, I feel like it should be somewhere in the high A.
Okay.
The reason I say that is it was very pretty, but also the wait time was a little long, And the prices were also pretty high.
Now, here's the thing.
All right, what's the thing, Holly?
The thing with me, I felt like what I had yesterday is comparable to what I order from Surreal.
Do you think? I enjoyed what I had from Surreal more, but I also didn't have a Boba float. I had soft serve.
That's true.
I had soft serve with Bobas, and it was so good, and now I'm salivating.
Okay, shh, it's okay. Shh. Alright. He bit me. Anyway.
Well, don't pet me like a dog, then.
Good boy. So I think it's comparable to Surreal. They had a lot of stuff to choose from, but you're right, it did take a while.
But you know what? Surreal Creamery was also pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But Surreal Creamery also, they didn't make it very quickly, did they?
No, they took a while as well.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about it, they are probably pretty comparable.
That's what I'm saying.
But the only thing Surreal had, like, over this place, in my opinion, was, like, the awesome
flavors of soft serve?
They had matcha and taro soft serve, right? That's what that was, correct? Or was that hard ice cream?
At Surreal, you mean?
At Surreal, yeah.
Yes, it was soft serve at Surreal.
Oh, Surreal, it's so good. We gotta go back soon.
Okay, so why don't we split the difference then? If you think, I think it's comparable to Surreal. You think it should be high A.
All right.
What if we do bottom of S after Baked Bear?
All right. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
It was really pretty, and it was very tasty, and I can't deny that.
Plus, I think that it's just like, it's a special place. I don't know how to explain it. I think it's a nice little couple who own an ice cream place, and they just make these little things individually, and they do their best, and I don't know, I like them. And
they are ice cream artisans.
For sure.
I can get behind that opinion. Okay.
Awesome. All right, folks. Thank you for listening to episode 46. That's 46 of Scooped Podcast, where we reviewed Yesterday Dessert Bar. We are always looking forward for the next episode, and we love to be able to try all these unique ice cream treats. So in order to keep doing that, we would love if you are able to donate to our Ko-fi account. Follow us on all the social media, like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend, tell your grandmother.
Tell your dog.
Tell your dog. Make sure everyone in your life who likes ice cream knows where to go to get their frozen favorites. And, as always, the best way to continue to support us is by tuning in. So please be sure to do so next week for a review of a convenience store famous for their frozen treats.
Yes. All right. Thank you for listening /watching.
Bye.